the stars align. Realm of dreams where the stars align. Kelly Coffee takes you on a ride divine. In her God bubble we soar through the night, exploring the universe, our vision takes flight. The symphony of galaxies fills the air. Come with me, let's ride on the cosmic breeze. With Kelly Coffee we'll journey through galaxies. In her God bubble we'll explore the unknown. A grand adventure like no other we
Of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling, I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.
Guys, it's me, Kelly. Come on in. I think this is Saturday. Last time I checked. Last time I looked at the mountain, it looked like a dragon. It did indeed. Looked like a dragon. How you guys doing this morning? No sound? What? No. Oh, it glitched like right at the beginning. It did a whole lot of glitching, and then it kicked me off. Like it's like my internet went down. That's what it looked like. So it kicked me off, and I came back in, and then everything seemed to be working a little bit better. So, am I here? Am I here? Who am I? Why am I here? Let me turn that off and go to the for entertainment purposes only. There we go. So how you guys doing this morning? Oh my gosh. So we've got 3 Atlas going on. We've got the Wolf Moon going on. We've got Schumann Resonance going on. Let me check. Schumann Resonance. Make sure my sound is turned down. There we go. I'll try not to forget to turn that back up when I'm finished. It's when my friend calls me, I actually hear the phone call. Let's see. Okay, Schumann Resonance today. Today update. Let's take a peek at that. Ooh, you guys. Okay, 10 hours ago. What is this? All these look very similar. Okay, this one looks a little bit newer. Oh yeah, we've got some white stuff. Let go. Start up at the top. Some white energy. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I am having internet issues, you guys. It's not even playing the video on my phone. Oh, I hope I'm going on here all right. So we've got Schumann resonance shenanigans. We've got continual raising of frequency, but in waves. Definitely in waves, because if you got all this energy at one time, everything would explode. This is a transition. This is a transitional period that we're in. Thank goodness. Yeah. We're in the plasma. What's happening if you want to think of this as a cosmic gentle waking up alarm? In 2012, let's say the game was over and you're still playing the game because that's how you roll and because you've got the capacity, the intelligence and the know-how and the supreme allied commander vibes. So you're still playing the same video that you're creating yourself. I mean, that's it. That's the good news. Is that being in this plasma pool where you can do anything you want, we're realizing that we're in the plasma pool. And we haven't had to continue to go down the same path. That's why everything feels like it's being destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. As we're coming into this next era, it's whatever you make of it. If you think you're going to be prosperous, then whoop, there it is. If you think you're going to have lack and loss, then whoop, there it is. But the energies, you guys, oh, hold on, let me move this back. It's in front of my microphone. There we go. I don't know if that's helpful. So can you hear me now? Like, sorry about that. Can you hear me now? Oh, good morning, Ken. Good to see you. You guys, are you hearing me loud and clear? Just to make sure, because I did have some internet problems right at the beginning. That's why you didn't see a ton of pictures. Is I was trying to click on the pictures and they just weren't showing. So sorry about that. Hi, Kelly. I'm doing my 10 times a day. Oh, hugging myself. I love it. I mentioned the other day about my parents. And do you know it was different? I didn't react. So proud of you, Helen. Oh, I says thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shay. I wasn't quite sure. Was not quite sure. So, oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. I got in trouble on that video too. They said I had certain content on that video. Like, remember what I said that your parents could do to themselves, getting in your bubble. That kind of Gen X kind of smack. Yeah, they misunderstood my smack, thinking it was literal that they could go and yeah, that's what YouTube thought I was encouraging everybody to do. So, and I was like, nay, nay. So I disputed it. And they're like, oh, now that we take a second look, that's not what was going on. You're fine. You're fine with this. No, nothing. But I went ahead and took that snippet out. So part of my advice to you, Helen, is taken out. So you can't go back and rehear the advice that I was giving you, your parents. But you already know it, so it's okay. It's just future generations will not know what that advice is because I removed it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Isn't this such an exciting time? This is a time when let me get my let me pull up the information over here. There we go. It's like, oh my goodness. It's like, can you multitask? Well, no. Thanks for asking. No. There we go. Three-Eye Atlas, the Wolf Moon, and the Schumann Resonance. So this Three-Eye Atlas thing, what we're getting energy-wise is transformation. We knew that. I came here for that. This change. New leadership. Yeah, you heard me. New leadership. Oh, you guys, take a deep breath. It's here. It's here. I came here for the transition. A lot of people here came here for the transition because transitions are the hardest part. Going in between something to something else. Even if what you're doing is crappy, you still know what's going on. It's letting go of the old and allowing for the new. And in that, we're going to see, and it looks like Helen's right on track here. Helen's doing the hugging herself 10 times a day for 3 days. Oh, wow, what a difference. Everything's changed. And that's what we're doing. We're transitioning. We're transforming. We're finding that we are in a place with lots of choices. When we continue to pick the scary one, is it okay to label it as that? We continue to pick the scary one because that's what's been programmed for a while. The scary scenario that you see the potential to play out. It's all good news, you guys. So whatever's going on with 3I now, and predicted that January is highly transformational because a lot of people, this is what other people are saying for entertainment purposes only, other people are saying that a lot of people are going to come into the realization that they are in, they don't call it a plasma pool, that's what I call it. They're in a place where you can function in multiple dimensions at one time. It's not that you're really doing that. It's this energy goes through all of the dimensions. So whatever dimension you're focused on, you're going to feel your feelings and emotions. So if you're not healed, then things that are going on, whatever the rules are in all the dimensions, are going to be unhealed. So the 18th dimension will be unhealed. The 374th dimension will be unhealed. The third dimension will be unhealed. Does that make sense? I mean, this is good news. When you understand how things are structured, it's easier to let go of it. You're like, what is this thing? You're holding on because it's scary. Fear is a huge motivator. Huge motivator. Also, anger. These are the top manifesting energies. Fear, anger, and passion. Those are the top 3. There are more as far as manifesting goes. But passion, fear, and anger, when you're manifesting, it goes faster and more. More and faster. When you've got anger, fear, and or passion. You can have all 3. Here's my goals in life. My goals in life. Over 51% passion in my day. What's driving me? Am I in bed just feeling like I need to take a nap all day? I find myself a need. Where's my passion? Where's my passion? And what is your passion? Well, I bet you the first thing you think about is pursuing your passion is, can you monetize it? Am I close? It's normal and natural, by the way. Following your passion. How did that equate into, I'm going to figure out how to monetize this so I can do it every day. How am I going to take this thing that is not of the third dimension and make money off of it in the third dimension? Yay, Kaylee! Yay! Hey, Garza. You guys. Oh, Helen. Oh, your advice has helped me so much. I appreciate it all. Oh, thank you, Helen. Oh. What? Helen. It's like we understand Gen X language. I was looking at stuff that was geared towards Sagittarius. And everybody's depiction of Sagittarius and almost everyone It's like, fuck you. I'm out of here. Some form of fuck you. What? Like, I thought I came by this naturally. Like, no, Kelly. No, that's not how it came about. So when we look at all of these, get the pictures. Here we go. I threw up Sagittarius because I was like, hey, what is AI going to do to Sagittarius? And mostly it was a woman sitting on the back of a horse. So I couldn't use any of that. So I was like, what am I doing wrong here? Trying to get AI to produce some pictures of me, Sagittarius in the sky. So the Sagittarius, let me just put this out. What is the best zodiac sign? I guess this is a trigger test. Which zodiac sign is the best? Most likely, just guessing, you would guess your own zodiac sign. Or if there's another zodiac sign you like a whole lot, like your friends or whatever, it might be that zodiac sign. When we look at what is the best zodiac sign, what is that? I mean, what is all the zodiac crap and all the stars aligning and everything? And then we identify with, and they are cool pictures, by the way, Sagittarius. So from my perspective, and please don't think I'm sitting here like, oh, my side is the best. I'm the position of what probably most people are in. Like, oh, Sagittarius is the best. And here's all the reasons why. Because it reminds me of myself. Right? I am a Sagittarius. And my sign is the best sign. Well, when we go up a few levels, you guys, there's like this larger entity playing out this, I don't know what you want to call Earth, is playing Earth. And that huge being separated itself. And one of the separations is Sagittarius. As far as you'll call these personalities, the Sagittarius personality, the Libra personality. Sorry, I don't have any of the other signs. I didn't want to use all my credits for my AI on anything else. So what are these signs? This is, let's say, the ruling class. The ruling class that makes up the stars. It's like, hey, I'm going to write Sector 9. Yeah, it's all me. So Sector 9. I'll do Sagittarius. We'll pretend Sector 9 Sagittarius. Yeah, I'm going to do Sagittarius. That's me. I'll position all these stars to have that plot line that I want to have as Sagittarius. So it's like a higher being dividing itself. So we've got that concept of division again. Every time I see division, you got to push and pull. If you're going to do anything with division, you got to push and pull, you guys. So is it wrong to be all like, oh, I'm a Sagittarius, and oh my gosh, I read about Sagittarius, and that sounds just like me. That seems like there's an area for there's room for improvement there. Here's an opportunity to let go, allow, and heal. When I see this, or am I learning about this world, the Earth, from a Sagittarius perspective? What about that? Sagittarius seeing the big picture. I think the only zodiac sign that carries a weapon. You guys, that's a big deal. I mean, to me, playing the role of Kelly, Avatar Kelly down here going, oh shit, nobody else has a weapon but me. Okay, here's some responsibility. Because when you carry one of those, or any other thing like that, I'm going to be careful with this next part, talking about it. To me, before I did anything in the third dimension, I dove into learning about it and seeing if it's, what I really want and what are all the aspects to it and what is the proper way of doing this. How can I be responsible with this thing? So that's the way I look at it. That carrying something in your hands like that, as Sagittarius, there's a greater responsibility not to misuse it. As no other sign has a weapon. Kind of defenseless against Sagittarius, is how some of you guys feel. Sorry about that. Room for improvement. Room for improvement. All the just causes. So we've got all the stars. We've got all the stars playing these roles. So if we authentically and that we play this role, I'm just talking about my avatar, I guess. I'm going to play the role of Avatar Kelly pretending to be Sagittarius. And all this stuff is written in my stars. I look at it, why do I feel this way? And I've been making these decisions. And then you look at your parents and go, oh, those are the decisions my parents were making. But then you do your astrological chart and it's like, oh, it's written in the stars too. So if it's written in the stars and your parents are doing it, then, and we're dealing with parents, what kind of healing are we going to have there? Instead of going, oh, that was a program. And in general, feelings and emotions program. Isn't this cool? Aquarius will give you water or you will dry up. I love it. Hey, Matesh, my zodiac sign is Aquarius, the water bearer. Yeah, the Kins is as well. Yeah. Oh, Happy New Year to you. Helen. I'm a bloody Virgo, but I'm opposite of it. You are Helen. We are actually getting along. And you don't criticize the crap out of me. Thank you. Thank you for being kind, Helen, as a Virgo. Hey, it looks like from your sign, you've done some healing where you're not driven by your sign. Isn't that cool, Helen? Leo, says the Shay. Gemini, the one. I love it. One of the funnest times that I've had in my life, and I've had lots of fun times with Sagittarius. I mean, Sagittarius are just like fucking fun. Everywhere you go, you got entertainment and food. So, but like I got with a Gemini, it blew my mind. Like they could just sit there and just talk about, a technical manual and stuff. And I'm just like drooling. Like, how is this possible? How is that I'm so intellectually stimulated? How can this be? And it was back and forth too. Wow. Like, well, okay, so that's Gemini, the one. Gemini's high intelligence there. So it's Aquarius, you guys. Let's see. Oh, Helen, fear is mine. It ruins my life. From waking to sleeping. I just want to sleep my life. Oh, Helen. And I know it's not good, but the fear is nonstop. Oh, understandable. But right now, check your fear level now after doing like 10 times a day for 3 days. Isn't that awesome? And check your fear level while you're doing the exercise as well. Because this is just a reprogramming a lot of the time. We're programmed to go to fear. And then, again, it begins with energy. But then it kind of, the trickle down theory, it trickles down to our diet. And then we can we blame it on macaroni and cheese today, Helen? And then we macaroni and cheese ourselves. And then our body doesn't support us anymore. And that's when we get anxiety and stress, is when if we're just looking at the third dimension only, your body's ability not to repair itself and so forth, you collapse into stress. If your body is able to heal itself and deal with all the stress and so forth, then you thrive. You don't experience all of that. Now, when I found this out, and I'm not promoting a product, Helen, I'm just telling you I've taken products, natural, juices and stuff in the past, and it's worked really well. So there was this the adaptogens. I took the adaptogens, which were from these like a UFO event over Russia. It looks like it was what happened, and plants that we didn't know about on this planet, arrived and in this area where is it plasma? I wonder what, because it was spread out over like 1,000 square miles or more. The Tunguska event. And in this place, not only did you have 10 adaptive plants that are like new, like, oh, what are these? But everything around grew 10 times as fast, 5 to 10 times as fast. Now, when the Russians finally got out to that region and they started testing all these plants on people, they found out that people just could not get sick with it. They gave it to factory workers, and absenteeism was zero because everybody was so healthy. So I'm like, let me see what it'll do for me, these adaptogens. Adapting, meaning no matter where you plant this plant, it's going to grow and thrive. It adapts. So in other words, when you consume this plant, it helps your body to adapt. So if you wake up in the morning and we've got all this anxiety, then it like calms you down. I'm not using technical medical language, by the way. So if you wake up and you're dragging, then you get an energy boost. Not like a caffeine energy boost, but like a natural, non-anxiety forming type of energy. One that doesn't make you nervous. Not like Huey Lewis now. One that doesn't make you nervous. Anyway, so when I did that experiment, they said when you're first starting to do it, take 3 ounces, until you kind of level off or whatever. And then do a maintenance dose of like 1 ounce a day. And that was years ago, so don't follow that advice if you take that product. It's from Trivita. You guys are very big on don't advertise for a company. Like they get attorneys involved and stuff. So I'm not advertising for them and all, but that's where I got the product, was Trivita. And it was called Adaptogen. It might have changed over the years. But what I noticed is where in life, eating let's just blame everything on macaroni and cheese. Just having like a macaroni and cheese diet in life, my body wasn't helping me out. Now, where did I get to that macaroni and cheese diet? Right, stress, unhealed stuff. So it's not about demonizing the macaroni and cheese. It's like, what is my relationship with macaroni and cheese? Well, I'm taking macaroni and cheese so I can numb myself to all the shit that's going on and all these feelings. So, again, it was more than macaroni and cheese. But in consuming macaroni and cheese, my body couldn't heal itself. And when I would encounter stress, I kept going down, down, down into a ditch. But I was taking that juice. I was also taking the nopal cactus juice also for like inflammation. So I just got better and better and better. It didn't matter what stress came my way. I could handle it easily. I had no fear, no anger, no anxiety, nothing, Helen. Again, I'm not advertising them or telling you go drink that juice. But I'm letting you know that juice and what it was intended for is to balance out your body and everything once that happened. And my body was healing itself at a very fast rate. Like if I got a cut on my hand, let's say, it was gone in, by the end of the day, it was gone. A cut on my hand. Where it might take 3 to 5 days, let's say, to do the healing process. Normally, the cut was gone by the end of the day. My body was healing so fast, taking those adaptogens with Trivita. Again, I recommend that you don't listen to anything I say or believe anything I say about the adaptogens. Do your own research by calling Trivita Company and talking to one of their employees and asking them directly these questions. Don't take my word for anything, you guys. Call the company itself. In all my working with companies out there that put out supplements and all, and I'm not saying that they're all corrupt, but this one, that's not what I mean. But because there's only so much time I have. When I look at the Trivita product, there's a huge amount of trust that I have in that company. So I hardly ever recommend anything to you guys, but I do recommend that company. I think they're running their company right. The last time I checked, they're running their company right. And they don't just try to sell you stuff. They're actually looking to help you out in life. You know how you go to the doctor and it's like, just sell you rugs. Just put you on this rug and that rug and this, that, and the other rugs. All the rugs. And then I go to Trivita, instead of them going, oh, you need to buy this product and that product and that product, like upsell you. And you actually like tell them, hey, here's my symptoms. Here's what's going on. They're like, oh, try the eye bright. I don't know what it's called. They're constantly like changing their packaging and names and stuff. So this might be what it was used to be called. I think my mom took eye bright, because was it cataracts, or she was having problems with her eyes. And then she got on their formula for eyes and her eyesight improved. The one with Trivita. Again, that's just my mom's experience. You call them and ask them questions. Now, what if my mom stopped taking the eye bright? Again, I don't know if they still call it by that name. If my mom stopped taking the eye bright, she would start deteriorating again. So it's not a cure. Oh, it is a cure because it's symptom relief, but it doesn't fix overall the advice that the doctor was giving my mom to eat sugar-free, fat-free. So she's put all this artificial crap in there. How do you think you take the fat out? It's a chemical process, you guys, taking the fat out of food. It's chemistry. So yeah, it's not done by churning like the old-fashioned Little House on the Prairie way of separating the butter and the cream and all that stuff. No, it's chemicals. It's chemicals. I think it was Food Babe that first I found out about the. You guys gotta be real careful not pointing to actual brands and so forth. So please don't put brands in the comments. You can put words that are similar to the brand, so we know what you're talking about. Please don't put like actual brands. But it was like a coffee creamer. My mom got addicted to a certain brand, which all of you know. And I can't remember if it was hazelnut or French vanilla. One of those. So I was like, oh, Mom, this is terrible for you. This is going to cause lots of problems. It's got aspartame and all of that. Oh, no, it's so good. And she was microwaving her coffee too. And she was getting like the coffee crystals. Oh, you guys, we can't live other people's lives for them. I mean, here I am criticizing her, and I'm making some of the choices I'm making. Again, we'll blame it on macaroni and cheese today. I make macaroni and cheese choices sometimes, and I'm, criticizing my mom for getting microwaved instant coffee with unalivement creamer in it. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You guys, when was that? October, November? I can't remember how long ago it was. Was it a month ago when the soup company came out? And I looked at, wait a minute. Because someone said they bought a bunch of organic companies. I'm like, what? So I look at all the brands. Again, please don't put them out in public. I was looking at all the brands of these organic companies they acquired, and I had a lot of the products. And I was so sick, you guys. I was so sick. Oh. Again, I got to be so careful not to advertise for them. I do not represent. Okay, let me put all this stuff out there. Disclaimer. So their attorneys will be happy. I've had an attorney contact me one time. They're like, let us speak for our products. So, because so many people were like, calling in to buy their products, and they're so careful about their product. That's why I trust them, because they are so careful about what kind of information gets out about their products. You guys, it's not like TikTok. It's like, oh, buy this shit. It's good for you. And it's not. You know, because everybody's getting out there and saying anything about the products on TikTok. They have attorneys that actually make sure that the proper information gets out because they've got a good product and they don't want anybody to misrepresent it and them get sued and have anything to tarnish their image. So again, unless something's happened I don't know about, it is a company I trust. So let me hold on. I forgot to take my NMN. Hold on. I looked and I've got, it's got 30 capsules and there's, trying to see how many's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10 left. So I've taken approximately 20 days worth of NMN and I'm getting, it's not Trivita brand, by the way. It was at, I don't know if I like this brand or not. Again, it might not be the best brand out there because I'm here in a small town at a natural store in a small town, trying to get my stuff. Regener Life NM Insert Extra Strength. I've got the 500 milligram one. And I was taking one a day because at the beginning I had slight or mild headaches at the beginning. And again, don't take this because I say anything. You go do your own research because there are side effects, again, like headaches and so forth. Let's see, healthy aging and energy support NAD plus boost is in this one. That's what I've got, but I can tell the difference. I feel it most in my cheeks, and I've still got like forehead wrinkles, but they're not as deep. And oh, hold on, it didn't. Oh, it's okay because I said the name. I said the name. It is not it's not one that we're saying negative things about anyway, so thank you. Thank you for that. There we go. Can you see it up there? Again, I'm not advertising them. I'm not making any claims on their products. All I'm doing is saying what's kind of a testimony of helped my life and through hearsay, or seeing it myself and me telling you about my mom's success with their products as well. My dad, when he had heart disease, his heart was failing, and the doctor's like, you have 2 weeks to live, Mr. Coffee. Excuse me. You have 2 weeks to live, Mr. Coffee. And the doctor said, I could do surgery. I could do bypass surgery on you. And it will give you possibly 2 more weeks. So my dad had a chance of living for 4 weeks. And so he asked him, this isn't going to fix you, cure you, anything like that, but it'll give you 2 more weeks time with life. And my dad said, I want the time. And so that gave us a month. And on the radio came Trivita. Again, a disclaimer, I encourage you, don't take my word for anything. I do not represent their company at all. I purchase the products. I use the products. This is my opinion about the products, unrelated to Trivita. Contact them directly, and you can find it on the internet. You can find their phone number. Again, last time I checked, you could call in to the company, and the people are lovely on the phone. They're so gorgeous. And before you get off the phone, they give you a tip of the day. Like drink water, or do stretches, or slow deep breathing, or something. Like they'll give you a tip to better your life. And it feels like they hire people who actually care. Again, it's my opinion about the company. That again, I'm not related to this company. But my dad had this surgery. This is in 2003, 2002, 2003. And so I heard about on the radio, the Trivita, they were advertising themselves. They came on and they started talking about, I think they had it in a talk show format, like 2 people were talking back and forth. One was asking questions, the one was answering type of scenario. And they talked about B12, B6, and folic acid, and it's sublingual. Sublingual, what are you eating? Sublingual is very important. What is that? It's very important. Goes under your tongue and directly into your bloodstream. So you don't rely on digesting your slow metabolism or whatever to digest it. And I had gone to International Science Fair. I'm trying to remember where those pictures are, you guys. Hold on. I do have those pictures. I'm sorry, I can't remember where the pictures are. Nope, not there. Okay, puppy. Oh, good grief. Okay. Not there. Let me try this. Fun here. Crap, that I can't find. Are you kidding me? Oh, hold on. Good grief. It's no. Okay, I think it's here. No, yes, it is. Okay. That took forever, and it's not even showing you the picture. Oh, there it is. There it is. So that's me at International Science Fair. I'd won the Naval Science Award in biochemistry, and my project the year before, the project was the effect of heat on vitamin B12. That year that I went to International Science Fair, it was the effect of storage on vitamin B12. So I knew a little bit about vitamin B12. And in 2001, that was in 1988 or so, 1987, 1988, thereabouts in this picture. So in 2001, 2002, whenever it happened to be. And I hear the combination of B12, B6, and folic acid. And you guys know the methylfolate. We'll talk about that another day. The methylfolate, but B12, B6, and folic acid. And the way that they work together. And they talked about the triglycerides and so forth. And all of these markers. And I think I could use the word reverse. I'm going to say this all chopped up, so I hope you can put this together. Talking about the word reversing, not the C word, that ends in "yer." What is that, puppy? Where do you? I don't know what. Is that like the zebra's eyeballs or something? What is that? What is in your mouth? She dropped it on the floor, and I don't even know what it is. I don't think it's anything of mine. It's not whatever she. Hey, puppy. Oh, I know what to do. Hey, how about some turkey broth? Come here, let's get some turkey broth. She'll drop it for turkey broth. If I give her something better. Here we go. Here's a turkey broth. Oh, boy. Yeah, some turkey broth. Oh, good girl. Sorry, you guys. I got to figure out what this is. What the heck is that? I think it almost looks like an eyeball from one of her. I don't know which toy would have an eyeball like that. Sorry, you guys. Puppy problem. When you got a puppy or a toddler, it's always like, what's in your mouth? What is in your mouth? Spit that out. What is in your mouth? That's what life seems like. Except the dogs never grow up. They're like forever 3 years old. forever 3-year-old dependent. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So this B12, B6, and folic acid. That's after this, obviously. I'm on the far left, sitting down. If you can't figure out which one is me, I'm the one with the big hair, the hair that's encroaching into my neighbor's space and probably hitting the lady behind me. But the combination of B12, B6, and folic acid, they were talking about reversing. And then after the word that I just said, the R word, they were talking about just disease and of the heart. Did you get all of that together without me putting it in the correct order? I hope so. So I called my mom, and since I'm the baby of the family, I get to boss my parents around and just tell them what to do. So I called my mom and I said, you are putting Dad on this. I didn't ask her to. The baby tells the parents what to do. I'm like, Mom, you're putting him on this. Okay, Kelly. Okay, Kelly, where do I get it? And I think at the time you had to like call in. We didn't like have the internet and stuff. I mean, we had the internet, but not on that level. So she gets it. She gives it to my dad. He has the surgery. And then just right after the surgery, and I told her to, ask the doctor. And she's like, I'm not going to ask the doctor. He's going to tell me not to do it. My mom was so headstrong. She did whatever she wanted. That was challenging being parented by her. But I saw someone take a stand on everything and not back down. That's the way my mom was. And that's, I guess how I am too. Like if it's something just or whatever, I'll never change my mind. It's not going to happen. So anyway, my mom, being a Libra, if that matters. My dad was an Aries. It's like, you're too ornery to die. I don't remember how long it was. It was within 6 weeks because he only had a month to live. He only had 4 weeks to live. 6 weeks later, he started to perk up. He was feeling better. A lot better. Just wanted to go places, get around. From having 2 weeks not to be here. And in 18 months, this is a big conjumbled story, but I'll pick apart this part of it. In 18 months, when he was being tested, like one of those, what do they call that? So like a stress test and all that, to test your heart and all, just to see, where it is, what's going on. The doctor determined he had the heart of a 20-year-old, a healthy 20-year-old. And that's 18 months after open heart surgery. We had 2 weeks to live. So he took that B12, B6, and folic acid, and all the symptoms reversed. Is that okay to say? All the symptoms reversed. So that's what I know of that. Baby, do you like Baby? It was on DVD. Your picture of you is double. And wait, what do you mean double? Oh, Baby from the movie. I watched, I can't remember, it wasn't Netflix, but it was one of those, that they had Dirty Dancing. And I thought, I'm going to look at the clavicle. You know where I'm going with this. So I'm looking at the clavicle, which is, straight across. Oh my gosh. Is it, I mean, I don't want to look just like a man. I mean, really. Do I have I was thinking I had a video, but I think there was like a song on it or something, and I didn't want to be copyrighted. Oh, let me show you this guy. I did this the other day and talked about it in depth, but I just wanted to show you again. Cool. Okay. Where did I put it? If I put it in here, if I were a video, where would I be? Not there. It's possible I did not. Look on my, nope, it's not there. Crap. On my YouTube, I've got it. I think I've got it. I do have it on my TikTok. So definitely check that out. Huh. I don't think I put it on here. Oops. Nope, lots of videos, but not that one. Not that one. Oh, I love it. Okay, muted me while it was playing that. Sorry. It had me muted. Yeah, I'm not going to find it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I look like a man. That's great. It's great that I look like a man. You know, this is not like what I was wanting, really. I mean, I didn't know what I was wanting, but it was not that. Sorry, I was searching for the video and not finding it because I didn't put it on here. Let me see if I can find the video and take all the sound off and then put it on here. At another time. Okay, almost finished. Oh, it wasn't there. Wait, what is that? Okay, that is not at all what I intended. There we go. Nope, it's not there either. Okay, so I don't have it. Nope. Oh, here's. Nope, not there either. Ugh. Oh well. Oh well, you can find it on TikTok. I don't even see it in the pictures. Isn't this exciting? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to say that word, kid. Or it's 2 words, but all right now. Let's see. I've been taking vitamin D capsules for ages. I feel so much better not taking them, just going out with my little dog. Oh, yeah, like actually going out in the sun. Now, the sun, the one in the sky being the son of man, I guess, and the one outside of our dome, if you will, that's being blocked, the son of God. And that's where all the transition takes place. So if it's almost like the son of man is going like, I do what I want. Make me stop. You can't make me. Like that's going on. So if we go out and worship the sun, or we go out and we fear the sun, it doesn't matter what it is. You know, we're denying the sun. Then we're in fear and or anger or thereabouts, looking at the sun like, oh, you're going to harm me. You're going to cause problems. Where it's like, is the sun good or bad? Well, how about we ask ourselves, what is my relationship with the sun? I worship the sun. It gives me everything. Well, what about if we just had a good relationship with the sun? Where we understood the things of this world. And in that relationship, it's not so focused that I can't allow other things in it. Like, okay, now that I find I'm in harmony down here with all this crap, I can let go of all of it and then be in the place of the, let's say, the son of the raw sun, the son of God, son meaning S-O-N, the son of God is Ra. The son of man is Horus. The son of man is Ra. I see. The son of man is Horus. The son of God is Ra. Ra is a literal sun, a portal, and what it appears to be is feminine. What do you call it, Ra or not? Because there's nothing masculine that creates anything. Like a man is an incomplete woman. You okay, puppy? No, her eyes were closed. I didn't know she was dreaming or what's going on with you? Huh? What's going on with you, puppy? Oh, yeah, testimonies are okay. Okay, good. Oh, hey. Oh, wonderful. I'm just going back to the comments to make sure I didn't miss any. Carrot, whatever baby is, you're so much. Aw, thank you. Prettier and not like a man thinks. And the best figure, you know what I mean, a proper woman. Thank you, thank you. Not like skin and bones. I'd love to have your. Oh, you're so sweet. It's from me. I hope so. Holy crap. Hey, why are you whining? Because the sun's out? You guys, the day is so beautiful, and it's Saturday too. Saturday too. So you guys feel okay? You feel better? You gonna be okay now? With all this transition stuff coming, you're not the only one. If you feel like you're insane, half the time you're doing pretty well. You're not at 100% capacity on insanity. You're only like halfway there. So like 51+% not insane, then you'll be fine. And these transitions, I felt it hard last night. Just like trying to ground myself in the third dimension somewhere because I didn't feel right. And I couldn't figure out what it was. Because I was like, well, there's nothing in life that makes me happy. Why am I even doing any of this? What's the point of living? Like in that capacity of if none of this is real, basically, if none of this is real, what's the point? Because it was so real that it wasn't real. Did that make any sense? Hey, do you want outside? If I put you outside, are you gonna bark? Are you gonna be a good girl and not bark at the neighbors? That looks like a dog promise. We'll see. Let me mute myself for just about 1 minute. Let me put her outside. I'll be right back. Okay, we'll see how that works. Oh, you guys, I had a I didn't know whether to talk about this or not. Because I didn't want to be negative or anything. It was one of those things that triggered, like, push my buttons, and I'm like, is this a universal test? You get a test from the universe and all. That's my neighbors for a period of time. It's not the parents or the younger sister, but the older sister who might not have been over 7 years old, like 6 or 7 years old, maybe. And while they were over there, they were there for quite a while. She would harass my dog. And me not wanting to say anything because I don't want to have strained relations with the neighbors and all that, but they were letting her out unsupervised, and she was just harassing my dog in every way possible, and she was barking all day. I don't know if you guys noticed that I was very reluctant to put her outside while I was broadcasting and everything because it was just constant. And I figured what that little girl was doing, but I never looked. I'd never like opened up my blinds over there and actually looked. So on a day after, we'll just say she agitated my dog so much, we had problems. That's all I'm going to say about it. We had lots of problems and I got injured. So trying to control my dog from her constant harassment. And again, she had her so worked up for so long. And I go to just bring my dog in. I get in the middle of some horrificness. Their dog, when she was outside, was never on the leash. So her dog was always roaming towards my property, which set my dog off as well. It would always come get it. But it was just constant stress on Puppy. And then after, it was like the 31st. After the out of control, I was so furious. I woke up the next day and I was enraged. And I thought, I'm going to see what she's doing. So I opened up my blinds on that side. And because my dog wouldn't stop barking. And every time I went around the corner, I saw her on like her hands and knees, like on the ground, not doing anything. So I'm watching her. I went ahead and took some pictures because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to have to show this to someone. She's on the ground acting like an animal, like scratching on the ground and growling and showing her teeth and, and aggressive moves towards my dog. And again, like scratching the ground and lunging and so forth from across the street. And she was doing that to get my dog worked up. So I just let my dog bark for a while I took pictures of her doing all of that. But because I'm like, okay, I'm not one of those, tattletales on your neighbor kind of person. But because of what happened the day before, I was done. I was so done. I'm done. I mean, she would harass her while I was out playing with the orange ball. Oh my God. And I hate to think negatively about her, but she would come over here on the property next to me. Like the mom would be with the two girls, and my dog would never bark the whole time. It was only when she was unsupervised she would harass my dogs. I mean, I even looked up psychology and everything. Why would a child do that? Always be harassing a dog and agitating a dog where it's mad, like violently mad and upset. Like, why would a child do that? To a dog. Sometimes it depends on age and everything. Like, they don't understand that's cruelty to animals to do that, to constantly keep them under stress by harassing them. So, but once I saw her doing that, and then I realized that's what she'd been doing the whole time, like over there where I couldn't see her, agitating my dog all day long, where I couldn't have a moment's peace. I put her outside, and I'd come inside, and she's acting like she wants to schmurder, someone with every ounce of I'm going to unalive you that she has inside of her. And that is, it'll happen occasionally. She is a miniature Australian Shepherd, but not like all the fucking time. Like, she might get a little excited when the neighbor kids come out, the ones that have the toddlers. When they come out to play, she gets a little excited. She may or may not bark, usually not, but if she does, it's only at the beginning. And I'm like, hey, that's your neighbors. Be nice to your neighbors. And then she calms down. She's attentive and she's watching them, but she doesn't get bent out of shape. And it just never ended with that property over there. Just the constant stress never ended. So that day, I was at my wit's end that I was going to, talk to the office. And that's not my nature. So, it's mad. I was so mad. Oh my gosh, I was so mad. So, I got those pictures, and then I thought I was going to lose my mind. And I was going to do things that, I shouldn't do. Thoughts were going through my Sagittarius mind. We'll just say. Things I wanted to do, but was not going to. It was a great fantasy at the time because I was mad. Oh man, I was furious because it had gone on for so long, and I didn't know that's what she was doing the whole time. That pissed me off so bad. So, anyway, I thought I was going to lose my mind, and I was like, I'm going to commit acts that I shouldn't. And then they left. They moved. I know my Sagittarius mind was thinking horrific things. Probably not even humanly possible for my two rotator cuffs that are torn. But I was still thinking them and not doing them. So I'm proud of myself. I mean, if everybody out there knew how close they came and I didn't, they should be thanking me. Anyway. I basically was like, done. They moved. They left by about 12 noon or so, or 11 o'clock or something. They left. Hey, what are you doing? What? Let me give her ball. You're messing up your rug. It's not really rug. It's like that fake grass stuff. Got over here. Okay. There. Oh my gosh. Okay, she's handled that. She's good. When we play the game of catch and everything, I have her like catch the ball, and then she goes over And it's almost like she transfers the energy to this big knuckle, is what it's called, off of a cow. It doesn't look like a knuckle, it looks like a knee. It's so big. Anyway, she goes to that. So she associates it with something. There was a syndrome, I forgot what it was called, that animals that chase laser pointers, that's actually cruel to the animals, and gives them anxiety, where they're always looking for the dot to chase, because there's never a conclusion. Like, there's never a reward at the end. The game stops, and then they keep trying to find, they never catch anything. They never catch anything. And I was thinking about that. It's like, let's make sure that she relates this ball and playing with it to, some kind of hunting exercise or whatever. So her reward at the end is she goes and chews on her bone. So sometimes she just wants to, play for a while. And then towards the end, when she gets tired, she starts taking the ball over there, touching it. Again, it's almost like this weird transfer of energy. She touches the orange ball to the bone, puts the orange ball down, and starts chewing on the bone. It was so fun. Power of intent. Oh, I was so mad. I was so capable of committing Sagittarius things that it was like, oh, I'm not going to public today. So it was all that residual anger. That was, and again, where does anger come from? Fear of not being able to control my dog, or the situation, or just being under constant stress and not being able to do anything about it. So after she left and I was outside finally playing with my dog, I'm still in self-defense mode, where I'm on guard. Instead of just occasional person that's walking their dog or something where she gets in a fluff, just that all day long. And she had to settle down too. It's like she was trying to find stuff to bark at that first day that they left, and the next day trying to find something to be upset about. Like she was so used to it every day. I feel so bad for my dog. Like, and then what was the solution? To bring her inside. And that's not fair for my dog to be doing that. She loves it outside. She loves it. So when we were out, just trying to decompress and de-stress from them being gone, and it's like such a relief from the stress, from the constant, just extreme emotions from my puppy. Which again, on occasionally as people walk by or whatever is one thing, but all day long, you guys, again, where I put my puppy, and so my puppy was being punished for all this. And then I felt bad because it was like, well, what do I do? And not really wanting to report stuff like that. Yeah, she was protecting her property is what it was doing. And again, I sent you the pictures, actually, Ken. I sent you the pictures of her, and you can see how she's baring her teeth and everything. She's baring her teeth and all. That little girl, she's only like 7 or so. So I think, because I don't know if these people are coming back. I'm not sure if they're coming back or not. No idea. Usually not. But just going to the office and saying, like, hey, if they ever come back, don't put them next to me. That will save a lot of trouble for everybody. But some neighbors over there, I didn't realize that they were having problems with the girl too. That they've got a dog, and they were having lots of problems with her. Like, I don't know if, because I didn't want to stress you guys out with like everyday crap with her. And so I don't know if I was telling you while it was happening about her. When I came out, it just snowed in the vacant property, like next, vacant for the moment. It had snow all over it. So I thought, let me take Puppy over there and run her in a circle, because I had the leash on her. And so I'll run her in a circle. I go over there, and then I see the girl walking her dog with the leash, and I'm like, oh no, because I just knew she was going to bring her dog or do something and completely ruin what was going on. She lets her dog go. She lets the leash go and encourages her dog to run over. And then she acts like it was an accident. Oh, the dog just got away from me. I start screaming and yelling. I'm so fucking mad. I'm furious. And I was screaming, control your dog. So here comes her dog onto our property, and she just let her do it. So my dog looks like a flying dog balloon. It's hyperextending the leash, jumping into the air, lunging, trying to attack, lunging. So have you ever seen a dog airborne on the end of a leash? Well, that's what was going on, but I was holding the leash. So I was getting injured. My shoulders, my back, everything was getting injured while this was going on. This wasn't just oh, life happens kind of thing. She did it on purpose, and that pissed me the fuck off. So, and my dog's, trying to attack and save me from this dog coming onto our property, and all her, like her back feet and her, like her claws and everything. Like I got scratched and bruised, and my shoulders hurt, my back hurt. Like, oh my gosh, it was horrific because I couldn't, and she was not coming to get her dog. Her dog, she allowed to continue to come towards my dog. So my dog just kept getting worse and worse and more out of control and more out of control and more out of control. So, and she was laughing like, oh, it's just so funny. And oh my God. So, finally here I am bleeding and bruised. So and she did it on purpose. Oh, that's the kind of stuff she was doing. And the parents never came out and parented her. And it's like, your neglected child is not my responsibility. That's what pissed me off is they just let her roam around. And there's rules here. You can't let your kids that are under, I can't remember what age it is, something like 13 or something like that, just ride their bikes around the street or whatever. You've got to be out there with them and supervise them under a certain age. And she was definitely under that age of running around all day up and down the road. I'm finding out, harassing everybody. Holy crap. Oh my God. Oh, I know. A flying balloon. Like my protector, the flying balloon dog. Oh my God. That I get that it's let's see, 28 some snow on the ground. Oh, it's cruel to keep my cats in also. Oh, she loves the snow. Oh my God. Like she thrives in the snow. She sees it and she's like, oh, I'm home. Now I'm constantly checking her, her ear, the temperature of her ears. I'm checking her paws, making sure they're okay. I touch her legs to, see how cold are your legs. So I'm constantly monitoring her. Like a scared little mom. Is my puppy okay? Oh my God. But yeah, she loves that cold out there, and I'll put her out there. Like my property, there won't be any snow on it or anything if there's snow anywhere else. And she'll be outside. I've got a mat that she can get on top of, so she's not directly on the ground. And she'll stay out there for hours and hours and hours in the cold. I don't let her go out when it's windy and cold. But yeah, she loves the cold. But again, I don't assume. She's not. She's built for the cold and the snow, but she's not a husky. So I don't just assume. I continue to helicopter mom her. I'm a helicopter parent when it comes to putting her outside. If I ever have to close my door, I'm like, I can see you, because I can see her through the window. Like I can still see you out there, even though the door's closed. Because close the door. She's like, yeah, mom can't see me. I do what I want. I'll open the door real quick. It's like, I saw that. I saw what you did. But, oh, how did mom know? How did mom know that? Ugh. So I didn't realize how much stress I had been under for so long, and just allowing myself to just rage for the first couple days after they left. And then after that, I started to calm down. And I felt that, not that I wanted her to do anything to other people, but when I found out it wasn't just me, and it was other neighbors, that she was harassing their dogs and causing problems with their dogs, and stress and all, then it was like, okay, I can calm down now. was taking it personally. Oh, what a horrible woman and puppy, just trying her best to keep you safe. There are some right shits in this world, Helen, right? Hey, Unforgiven. I keep my door ajar so they can come in if they're cold. Oh, that's good. That's good. Now I've got her where I can see her out there, and it's not in a completely 100% fenced in area. Just one side is fenced in, and I've got her on a leash outside. There's like a leash law here, so she's got this big area she can run around in, but she's got the leash, so she can't just come in. Otherwise, I do the same thing. Just leave the door open and come and go. Come and go as you please. But yeah, that's if you got a fenced in backyard, that is the best thing to do, in my opinion. Peopling is hard, and that's the truth. Shit. To be truly off grid is a dream. Yes, yes. Hey, Helen. My little miniature greyhound sleeps under his quilt. Aw, even in summer, he hates the cold. If it's raining, I have to literally take him out. Aw. Yeah, all the dogs are built different. Those little chihuahuas, you got to keep warm because they don't weigh very much. They'll get cold real fast. And, but up here in Colorado, most people don't have, unless they're full time RV and they travel all over the United States and all, they might have a dog that's not appropriate for this weather. But most people that live in Colorado, their dogs handle Colorado weather well. So, and I'm the cautious one with her going out in the cold. It's like, well, she seems to be handling this okay. And one day there was however it snowed or rained or whatever, it was like solid on top of my picnic table outside. So as the sun came out and it was starting to kind of melt everything, I was able to take those ice sheets, like in sheets off of the picnic table. No, nine. Yeah, play with your orange ball. Good girl, play with your orange ball. Good girl. I don't know if someone's walking by or what. You guys, I might have to mute myself. If I suddenly mute and go away, I apologize, but I'm handling puppy. Oh, hold on. Oh my God. I've been talking the whole time and I forgot to unmute myself. My bad. I never see them letting the dogs run or play. Aw, I'll only go pee them back inside. I see some people that do that. So I'm so sorry. I was just talking and I forgot to unmute myself. My bad. So before I say goodbye to you guys, anything I can do to support you? Got any questions on or off topic? Anything I could do at all this Saturday. Look at the hiccups this Saturday. Oh, and we'll definitely check that out. Oh, wonderful. And thank you guys for subscribing. This is awesome. When I'm live and running my mouth again. Oh, perfect. There we go. All right, you guys. Oh, well, you too. I'm forgiven too. You as well. I treated myself. I had someone donated to me to go out to eat, Fun Friday, whatever. I got the food yesterday, and there's so much that there's still some more for today. So it's not that I just got to go out to eat. I got to bring a bunch home and get to enjoy it some more. I know. So excited. So excited. Thank you guys that donate. Thank you so much. You allow me to Darcy, yes. you guys allow me to sit here for free basically and do this. Or free for you guys. You might be enduring some commercials and so forth, and some advertisements. But if you see advertisements, it means that I'm getting paid. Maybe not a lot, but I am getting paid. So I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll meet up again tomorrow and talk about our 10 times a day for 3 days. If you did it. If you didn't, oh well, no big deal. You decide what you do. I put opportunities out there. You take them or not. But I'll tell you this, the people that do these exercises, they grow really fast. They heal so fast. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. I'll see you on the next video.
Realm of dreams where the stars align. Kelly Coffee takes you on a ride divine. In her God bubble we soar through the night. Exploring the universe, our vision takes flight. A symphony of galaxies fills the air. Come with me, let's ride on the cosmic breeze. With Kelly Coffee we'll journey through galaxies.